Right. Hello, Weather Squad. This is Ivan. I'll be doing your local weather briefing today. So first off, we're going to start with Bakersfield. Here in Bakersfield, we got in direction of 103 knots. Sorry, in the direction of 100 degrees and in 3 knots. 10 statute miles clear, temperature 22, dew point 10, altimeter 300, and then skip sea level pressure is 1015.2. And that's just more specifics. About a few hours ago, you see like a complete switch basically in wind direction, just a slight increase, 10 such miles to uh there was an increase here, uh yeah, an increase there as well. And if we look at the TAF here, it's predicted to have plus 6 such miles, skies clear. The winds are still going to be in the 300 degree, and it's only until here do we see the winds kind of pick up here at 10, and then gusting at 16, but then we slowly start to see it back decrease. So I don't know maybe what's happening there, but maybe as we go on, we'll see what's happening there. Um, Here at Oxnard, there, 60 degrees, 3 knots, and currently. And then skies clear, temperature 19, dew point 14. That's pretty close. Maybe there's a chance of a little bit fog. Uh, 29.94. Mark, skip that. Sea level pressure is 1013.7. That's more specifics, and this place needs some sort of maintenance, as you can see by this cash dollar sign. Gotta get your money up, not your funny up. You feel me? Anyways, let's look at the TAF here. There is uh sorry, I got lost for a second. Uh the winds are expected to be uh 260, so it's a little bit of a complete different shift again at 8 knots plus 6 such miles, skies clear. And broken we oh no, sorry. I thought that was I was looking at the ceiling real quick. I was like, "What? 300?" Variable at 3 knots over here. So the winds are pretty good. I mean, it's looking pretty good here. All right, now let's look here at San Diego. All right. Uh Winds pretty calm. Uh 7 statute miles here currently and overcast at 1,400. So that's pretty bad. Uh Temperature 22, dew point 18. So once again, that's pretty close. So uh altimeter is 29.96. Sea level pressure is 1,014.4. And that's just more specifics. Do we see any 9 statute miles of visibility? Winds calm again. Scattered at 900. So, I mean, take that for what you will. Altimeter 290.92. Sea level pressure is once again 1,013.3. I mean, altimeter and sea level pressures have been roughly close within all these. So, now let's look at the TAF. Uh, Variable 4 knots, 6 statute miles broken at 1,200. 250. We see some like complete different like wind shifts all throughout. I mean, not really. The winds were calm, so didn't really know. It's not that much of a variable. I mean, but we can definitely say that there's going to be a low level ceiling. That's for sure over here in San Diego. So you might want to look out for that. Here at Phoenix, uh, at 100 degrees, 4 knots, 10 statute miles, few at uh two, 21,000 and a few at 27,000. So this is huge. And once again, you can even see here by the complete temperature and dew point spread of 34 and 13. So it should be, a thing going on over here in Phoenix. Phoenix looking pretty good. But I mean, Phoenix is pretty far from the coast, so it's what you would expect. Altimeter is 29.89. I think that might have been the lowest we've seen so far. Sea level pressure is 1,009.8. And let's see if it's looking at the same from past ago. Yeah, looking roughly the same. I mean, we see a complete different direction in wind shift again, but I assume that's just due because it's pretty early morning. This is getting from like later in the night, so this is probably just, the sun rising and we're finally get, some real wind. So as the heat heats up the surface, 29.83. Sea level pressure is 1,007.7. Nothing too out of the ordinary. And once again, the TAF is predicting about, at 100 degrees, 5 knots, 6 to 2 miles, skies clear. I'm getting a little bit of different wind shift here at 260 at 8 knots plus 6 to 2 miles, and then back down to 120 degrees, 5 knots plus 6 to 2 miles, and then few below 25,000. So, I mean, that's not looking too bad. Here, let's take a look at the surface analysis chart. So we're going to be generally in this local area. I mean, there's a trough here, low line of low pressure, and it's high pressure here. Uh, I mean, and once again, there's also Phoenix over here. There's not too much. Maybe you might be concerned over here, but the isobar lines aren't too close where you would see dramatic, you know, winds. But I mean, maybe something to consider. Maybe over here. But I mean, things are looking pretty good so far. And so let's what are we pulling up? I think we're gonna go backwards here. Okay. Promise to do a little bit more research on this. I kind of forgot what the like I know what, the winds are obviously pushing here, but I don't know if we should look at the 700 millibars, 250 for winds. We're just gonna pick the lucky number 7 for winds real quick here. Uh, we don't see like a consecutive because you can see the winds just kind of like shifting here, so we don't see a complete clockwise or counterclockwise movement really here. Nothing crazy here in California. Uh, I mean, there's a little bit of, 20 knots here, 15 here, but nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. Uh, let's, what are we looking at here? Probably should have definitely done better here. At which millibars to look at for what? But you know what? We we're going with what we're going with. The learning is just a change in behavior. So hopefully I'll learn by next weather briefing when you have me for the host. Uh, temperature here for 500. Here in California, I know we definitely learned like a term in class. You could, based off of wind direction, based off wind direction generally, this is staying within its own temperatures. Because if you look here, same here, we don't see anything like crossing really in between. Maybe from here to here, but I mean that's in the water, and then over here is not in our general area. So I mean, relatively, maybe right here, we have a change in temperature, and over here, but I mean, I'll figure out I'll remember the terminology next time. See if there's anything else for us. Humidity. Um, we're not really going into any area even here in California. The winds are steadily generally here, so I mean it's looking pretty good in terms of that. I don't really know what to do with the satellite here. Um, I mean you can see something over there, and if we go out to like this is true color, so this is what it looks like by itself. Um, and then we can look at this. Oh, there you go. Maybe then we see. I mean, we can definitely see Ernesto down there, but not really seeing. promise to do more research on this, but we're just incorporating satellite imagery now. Uh, this is storm prediction. So nothing all good in California here in our all our areas as of right now. So we should be good on that. Here's our Nesto. And here's just a quick image of the world. Things could be looking better. Let's see. Oh no, what did I do? Oh, okay, it's this side. Okay. And yeah, remember this is not an official weather briefing. Maybe I should have done the lighting a little bit better on me, but it's okay. Once again, we're just kind of learning here and hope to see you next time. Make sure to get a weather briefing on your way out.